High in the northern Philippine mountains, we people have thrived for millennia resisting colonization, shaping the land, and building a culture as strong as the peaks they call home. They are the Igorots, the people of the mountains, and their story is one of the roots that run deep and wings that carry them forward. Who are the Igorots? Igorots inhabit the Cordillera Administrative Region spanning Abra, Apayao, Benguet, Kalinga, Ifugao, and Mountain Province. Comprising 11 main ethno-linguistic groups including Isneg, Kalinga, Bontoc, Ifugao, Kankanaey, and Ibaloy. Traditionally Animist, their lives are tied to ancestors and earth known for intricate weaving, wood carving, and the world-famous rice terraces. Communal labor like gotad or bayanihan binds them together, while farming rice, coffee, and vegetables sustains their communities. Each group is unique but all share the mountain blood that defines them. Start with their homes, the Balay of the Ifugao or Falay of other groups. Square, wood and thatch structures raised high on posts called tukod. Look closely. The harapan base keeps pests at bay, and not a single metal nail is used. Only intricate wooden joints hold it all together. Smoke from the hearths like the dapay or atong even acts as a natural preservative, keeping wood strong for generations. Their approach to land is a masterclass in sustainability. The Ili, their collective territory, guides all decisions. The Ifugao's Muyong system is recognized globally. Private forested areas around terraces manage watersheds, protect biodiversity, and keep soil fertile. It's a living proof that human needs and nature can thrive as one. Healing is a blend of nature and spirit. Plants like lamut and itugao treats cough and diarrhea, from leaf poultices to concentrated extracts. For imbalance of the spirit, practitioners called bailas or mandadagap act as bridges between worlds, interpreting dreams and trances. The Kanyao ritual restores harmony to individuals and communities alike. In the rugged Cordillera Administrative Region of the Philippines, the Igorot people including the Kankanaey, Tuali Ifugao, and Sagada Igorots carry forward a centuries-old tradition deeply woven into the land they steward. Ethnobotanical research published in journals like the Asian Pacific Journal of Tropical Biomedicine and documented on platforms such as PubMed Central reveals a rich heritage of using local flora not just for medicine but for food and sacred rituals. Yet many of these plants are rare, endemic, or threatened by modernization and habitat loss. The ngao is revered as a ritual amulet by Kankanaeys in Benguet. A yusip serves as offering, dye, and ink. Gipas is used in healing decoctions, while endemic palali is cherished despite being threatened elsewhere. Other notable species include uyok, belis, agubangbang, and benaken. Benguet has 36 documented wild fruit species such as abundant baloko, bolio de guay, and wild raspberry pinit. Piper decumanum treat snake and insect bites. Food preservation is culture in action. Panagsuob, panagtapa, and panagbubod. Take itag, salted smoked pork, it's more than a staple. It's shared at births, weddings, and funerals. A taste that ties families and communities together. Even today, bamboo utensils bring ancient practice to daily meals. At their core are beliefs that guide every step. They honor ancestors, respect all life, and recognize a supreme being, kabunyan to many. The code of Inayan or Ngaang demands harmony with nature, respect for others, and duty to community. Works like William H. Scott's The Discovery of the Igorots ensure these stories live on. In Ifugao culture, the Mumbaki is a respected religious specialist who mediates between the people and the divine ancestral spirits, nature spirits called Anito, and deities like Bagol. A key ritual is the Hongandipage, translating to thanksgiving or blessing for rice. Held in granaries, it ensures harvest, protects crops, and gives thanks. The Mumbaki leads prayers and chants. Animals are offered as sacrifices, and meat is shared to strengthen bonds, sustaining both rice terraces and spiritual connections. In Belwang Sadanga Mountain Province, the Ayeng, a male group chant of the Bontok and related groups echoes as the sound beats of the land. Performed collectively by elders, it links the community to ancestors and nature, expressing joy, gratitude, and unity during cultural celebrations. We've read the books, we've seen the documentaries, but to understand life before machines and concrete, we need to hear it from someone who lived it. In a moment, Lucia Pedrito of Kapangan Benguet will tell us how her community tracked time without clocks, how they healed without hospitals, and what it meant to live when the mountains were both home and church. This is not just history, this is memory spoken out loud. She will tell us about their livelihood before wages, how they told time without clocks, who their God was, what spirits they honored, and how they cured illness without hospitals.
Idi mame. Anya ti tradition ng mga aramidan da ito idi nga. Tayo Kuna da nga mangdot. Mangdot. Uwan. So ti ugali idi. Nanti kanya nga kuna da mambulong. Mambulong. Uwan. No da saksakat di pamilya kathan niya maagasan. Anya ti aramidan yung idi.
Agasan da ano ti kanyaw. Ibaga da nga ay akaniyaw ka tapno maimbagan day ta. Una da iso ti agas. An nga ospital. Kung dyan man suugmang no makal isahay ko kat an nga jay na ugali jay. Agsuog tapno sungaw jay lamiis ijay bago na. So basta nasa rakante lamiis. So, jay,
Numot nga ije bulong, no hanya di ag suob o no anya tin inumon daw no ag agas.
avocado, citrus, kalamansi, rita. Kaya agoy uyap. So, jay, citrus.
Anya ti ano sa nyo tanaw ag karoon ti ano nga para maamuan man niya ti mangyari di gobyerno kasi di.
Jay, radyo lang. Namuti, biawan. Radyo lang kaya ada idi.
Ano yung maamuan nga alas 12?
Diyan nga ron nga inuumababat adirong ako namin. Diyan nga inuudang magdarkata da diyan maramid nga ko aniniwan na.
Janino.
Uwan anino, awan ti dilos, awan ti cellphone. Diyan ti pangilasinan nga alas 12.
Dahil nga panawan, paano yung maamuan nga Enero, Pebrero, kasay?
Ito kasi amuda nga nasukatan ng titawan. Agbilang dati Enero, una da, hanggang January. Enero.
Kas ano yung maraming detalon?
Pero palakan jay barita.
Bat.
Ang ukit mo ti bato, santo pala am jay daga.
Di ba kailangan ti danon yung detalon? Yakas na sada jaga, ano?
Jay, ang karamay dati adaan nga kung nada, pag naan ti danong. Ada kanal na surutan jay danong.
Kas ano kaya din nga naaramid dagiti pala, barita, nagbunong?
Mang panday no landok, petitan da, aramidan da nga bunang.
No, ada ti mula yo kan kas ano yung mamuan nga may mula day.
No impadas mo kasla jay niyo. No makita nga babasit, han mo imulmula. Tele mo jay gadakal.
Di ba di balay kat kas ano na nga aramid din?
Nagidi katawan ti lansa, jay galot.
Oo.
Ang galot na away.
Oo.
Yantok makunada.
Di ba nung karamid ti balay kat kayo anya ti bubong na?
Panaw kulon. Kulon kay kunati ibaloy. Ilocano panaw. Asla jay atap padad kunati ibaloy ngano Ilocano rono.
Niawag yo kano kani Apo Diyos idi. Ay tag as no igorot niawag sa
Kabunian. Isumati ko. Awag te ibaloy. Di kabunian gayam. Diyos. So nga kita amno agbunong da. Si siya makabunian po ang siya. Sa ibadoy sultan. Namno jay gayam Ilocano. Diyos.
Ano ibig sabihin di anito?
Al-alya. Oh, noon. Anito? Al-alya ko na ibaloy.
As igorot. Pakas ano nga amuan ti tao nga igorot.
Siguro amin nam adati kalkalase. Adakan kana adati tiyangan, adati mountain province. Iguro amin nam adati dira kalase nga sao.
Anya ti makunayo tagta. Tagta nga panawan. Mas may mayat baday biag idi uno tagsa.
Oh, biyag idi nam ay ke kwarta nam nalakati maala kami. Nam itadta dakkel te kwarta nam nanginati maala.
You've heard it from Lucia Pedrito. They track time by looking at shadows. When the shadow grew short, it meant it was noon because there were no cell phones back then. For farming, irrigation was just canals they dug themselves using ipala. They forged their own bolo through blacksmithing. When planting, they made sure to choose only the biggest and best seeds like with coconuts to ensure a good harvest. Their houses back then didn't use nails. They were just tied together using yantok or rattan while the roof was panaw or kogon. Long ago, before cell phones, before electricity, before concrete towers rose toward the sky, there were people who lived simply, yet abundantly, quietly, yet with deep wisdom. No Google, no textbooks on science, yet they knew when to plant by reading the moon and the stars. No watches, yet they told the time through the shadow of the sun and the crow of the rooster. No hospitals, yet they had ways of healing through prayers, herbs, and the guidance of their ancestors. Now, look around us. Science and innovation have transformed practices while preserving core values. Where wooden digging tools once stood, farmers now use steel spades and mattocks, still preferred over heavy machinery to protect the fragile terrace walls. Traditional irrigation channels work alongside knowledge of water management science, and natural fertilizers like manure are complemented by biofertilizers such as Trichoderma fungus. Even carrying tools have evolved. The wooden gimata pole now supports steelware baskets, and woven sangge backpacks share space with modern carriers. The week-long kanyaw is shorter now, adapted to modern life. Many go to church but still honor ancestors at births, weddings, and harvests. Headhunting is gone, replaced by bodong peace packs. Stilt houses gave way to cement. Some say culture is disappearing, but look closer. The terraces are still farmed. Bayanihan still builds homes. Langay and Imbaya still bring dances to new generations. Young Igorots now use social media and even virtual reality to keep stories alive. The Igorots show us progress doesn't mean erasing the past. It means weaving ancient wisdom with new tools so the culture stays alive, not just in museums but in daily life. Technology changed how we live, but memory reminds us why we live the way we do. The mountains remain, the people endure, and the story continues.
Kaming mga katutubong igurot kong tawagin, kilalang inasa sa pagbalo ng gangsa. Ang sayaw namin sa wikang Kalinga, salid-salid, tatsok at tupaya.